Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading. All signs are welcome. Welcome in to my new viewers. I'm so glad that you're here. And welcome back to my amazing group here. You guys are just the best. So supportive in comments, and yeah, I'm just crazy about y'all. So thank you for being here. All right, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, let's get to your reading. In the past, yeah, it's like walking on eggshells. A lot of nervous system deregulation. Feels like chronic, low-grade, varying degrees of stress. Like chronic, ongoing. Can't get away from this. Maybe it's your environment that you're in. It feels like there's communication issues, a lack of communication, a lack of honest communication for sure. So it feels like you can't really, if you're acting in good faith and you're communicating as honestly as you can in this environment, it feels like there are people around you who are not operating in good faith, are not communicating truthfully. They're communicating, feels like it's weaponized communication. Yeah, this is so uncomfortable. It feels like you were raised in this type of environment, feeling dysregulated, feeling walking on eggshells. It feels like you were made to be responsible for everybody else's emotions, everybody's feelings. It feels like that's what you worked on. Kind of a job. My job is to lift people up. Wow, another Six of Swords in reverse, clarifying. Feels like there were a lot of hidden emotions. So even though this is an uncomfortable environment, it feels like you're accustomed to it. You're used to this level of discomfort chronically, and so there's some comfort level, some vestige, some little morsel of comfort that you're willing to stay in this environment for that comfort, because it feels like you have to face a lot of fears to get out of this environment. And wow, it feels like to stay in this environment, it has no potential for you. This is if you were a plant, I would say that you, in the past, you were in the wrong environment. You're this jungle vine, and you're in a desert. And there's nothing wrong with the desert. It's just not a fit. It's not a match. You're not appreciated in this environment. You can't grow. You can't take care of yourself, and you are not cared for by others. It feels like it's very confusing, and feels like your job is to feed others' egos and delusions. All right. And with that, let's move on to present energy. We have the Star. This is hope. This is healing. This comes after the Tower, after everything falls apart. Dark night of the soul. When everything falls apart, then there's this darkness. And so the Star feels like wishing upon a star. energy here. This is also Aquarian energy. So it feels like, using that same metaphor of being a plant in the wrong space, feels like in this present energy, you're realizing who you are, that there's nothing inherently wrong with who you are. It just feels like you were trying to fit into an environment and collapsing yourself and making yourself small to fit into an environment when you're much more expansive, that you are the star. You have healing energy. You are allowing your light to shine. Some of you might feel like you're a star seed, are tuning into your more galactic energies. That might just be for some. And some of you, this is interesting, are feeling more akin to your earth energy, to elementals. It feels like, as I'm tuning into this, you're waking up to some extrasensory perception, is maybe how I'd say it. Gifts that you have as you stopped making yourself small to fit into what you were told how you need to show up. It looks like you've let go of that belief and you're allowing yourself to show up as your weird self. Aquarian energy. Aquarius can be very weird because they're unique. They embrace their uniqueness. They embrace their odd aspects and celebrate that. That's what makes us all unique, our weird little separate things. And there's not a certain way to show up. It's trusting that in yourself, trusting in this journey. Showing up fully as yourself is making a huge difference. And it looks like, instead of trying to fit into environments and chasing and begging people to perceive you the way you are perceiving yourself, it feels like you've maybe left people behind and you're just showing up as yourself, more whole, more weird, more fully you. And it's making a huge difference. It's creating, in your fullness, you have access to a lot of gifts, more than the five senses. Wow. All right. Anything else? Nope. All right. What's hidden is the Eight of Wands. Fast-moving energy. Passionate energy. Fiery energy. It feels fast-moving. What do we need? And hidden. Feels like there's a stream of, like a jet stream. You know, when you fly, the jet takes off and you climb and climb until you get to that beautiful jet stream that goes from west to east at a high enough altitude. And then that jet stream supports you. It feels like you've found a cruising altitude. Maybe your vibration has definitely been rising from the past energy, and now you're at a cruising altitude with your energy. Wow. That you're in a jet stream and you're moving along with it. You're not resisting the energy. You're moving with the energy. You're allowing it to flow through you. Some of you are taking a leap of faith, a new beginning. It's like you're taking that beautiful, fast-moving energy and riding that wave, jumping in, taking a leap of faith, a trust fall. Beautiful. What's the Knight of Wands? It looks like... Wow, interesting. It looks like... I don't want to call you out, but it looks like in the past you were more attracted to inconsistent energies. You might have been bait God, for players. And it looks like now you're recognizing someone coming in and showering you and love bombing. That's what this feels like. And then disappearing, and then you chasing. It feels like you realize that you're looking for stability and consistency and lasting energy. It looks like you're no longer, feels like you're not a match for player energy anymore. Like you've matured. Maybe your own inconsistent energies, you've healed those as well. And so you're moving on. You're in this, you've got this chariot energy. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are the two fastest cards in the deck, in the tarot deck. Maybe Knight of Swords is third place. So this is what's hidden. It's really fast moving energy that you're in. It feels like you're going to take it's going to create it feels like when you come out of this fast moving energy, you're leaps and bounds ahead of where you're expecting to come out. This feels like a huge shift. It's hidden. I don't feel like it's hidden from you. If this is resonating, you're like, yeah, I'm finding this fast moving energy and I'm utilizing it to my advantage. You might be making moves at this time, moving on. Wow, beautiful. All right, the advice is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who doesn't have the resources, someone who's feeling unstable. Oh. I'm getting a message here for those willing to leave their comfort zone and to go on this journey of going within. Feels like you have created a lot of space. You've really gotten to know yourself. Like you've explored within yourself and you've created so much expansion in your spirit that the side effect of this incredible expansion in your being is that now your 3D environment is expanding to match that expansion that you've made within. Wow. Wow. This is justice with Libra energy coming in and fair. You're protected at this time. This feels like liberation and freedom coming in, and feels like you've been choosing this. You keep choosing a way forward, a way out, a way in, within for without. It feels like you have really changed your destiny. Feels like there are those around you who wanted to isolate you and create no opportunities for you, but it feels like you're creating your own opportunities. I feel like people are like, how's the viewer doing this? How are they making these moves? Who's on their side? It feels like you're on your side. You've taken that beautiful energy and instead of chasing others and supporting others and lifting others and pleasing everybody else, you've taken your energy back and you focused it on you. You are your project. You are the one you're supporting. You're the one you're uplifting. You're the one that is giving back to yourself. For some of you out there who are still stuck in negative thought patterns of the past, a woundedness of betrayal and hurt by another, and your thoughts are still going back to that woundedness, I have found something that's very helpful personally when I recognize that I am thinking about something that happened in the past and how angry it makes me and how resentful I feel by that person's behavior towards me and the woundedness that they created. Instead of going back and reliving that story again and again and again, I stop it. I realize I'm thinking that very painful memory and my anger at that person who I perceive created that, and take them out of that. Stop focusing on who caused the pain, and I focus on me, who was feeling that pain, feeling that disconnect, feeling the lack of validation, feeling unheard, unseen, uncared for, unloved. And I stop being mad at that person and wasting my energy being mad at someone and something that happened in the past, and instead focus on that past version of me and send me what I needed at that moment. Did I need validation, support? I love you. I care about you. You've got this. It's okay. I love you. I care about you. So it's been shifting a lot of how I'm experiencing my present by detaching from and wasting my energy by anger at someone, and again turning my focus on giving my energy back to me, helping me. Maybe you felt like no one was there for you in the past, but you can be there for you. You can look into your past and hold space for yourself. Hold even infant you and imagine comforting infant you. Remember going to whenever difficult, I don't go spelunking in my past and looking for these wounds. I'm not searching for woundedness. It comes up as a part of my day. Wounded that's ready to be released, ready to be felt, ready to be acknowledged, ready to be healed and understood, so I can take the wisdom from that wound, heal it, and let it go and move on. So, all right. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.